is another day. It's a Monday. It's not a Friday, but we got some previews. It's not that much, but we are here and we're gonna go through them. It's gonna be a pretty short video, and it is for technically not for Clash of Fates, right? It is for like Series 6 type stuff and a few updates and some calendar things that I kind of want to remind everybody, but it does give me an outlet and an opportunity to go ahead and promote the next untapped tourney. So if you didn't see already, there's a number of videos of the previous ones, the free gift box one, the cash one, etc., etc. So far they've been doing pretty good. I think we've gotten the thing down for it, etc., etc. So I want to go through it really quick. And so if you haven't done it already, it's pretty simple. It is on untap.in, the website itself, not on Octagon. I think Octagon is having a little bit of issue right now anyway, as far as the issues. Like, I don't use it, so I wouldn't know, but that's what I've been seeing and hearing, etc., etc. But this is for the Clash of Fates box tournaments, and the format is single elimination up to Clash of Fates set only. And it's a best of 3 sideboard with obviously Super Saiyan 3 Band and Mecha Frieza Red. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew that. The minimum is 8, so as long as we have 8, we'll fire with the $10 entry. But if we hit 16, it will be $5. So as it says right here, the first 8 people will seal in the tourney. So at least like $10, the first 8 people will be paying $10. And if we hit 16 people, it'll become a $5 tourney. But if we don't, all other people after 8 will be dropped. So for that, just to kind of clarify, it will be it'll come up to how many people are actually signed up. So if there's like 14, 15 people, I'll probably fire it anyway, so that way everybody has a chance, and I'll do $5 and I'll just spot the rest, so that way someone can get a box out of it. And you got to realize that most vendors right now, it's a little bit more expensive. There are some that are selling it for like 65, 70. I've seen those, yes, but I don't want to chance it. So I do want to use trusted sources to make sure that people get their boxes and stuff like that. So that's why that is why there is a $10 entry. So that way I have enough money to actually pay for it, and we actually go through it. So yeah. Anyway. It does start on the 11th, this Friday, at 12 o'clock, and again, it's self-scheduling. So again, you have to contact your opponent. We use Discord, which the link is in there. If you have a computer, if you're watching this somehow, some way for YouTube, you can have Discord. I can guarantee you that. So yeah, go try that out. Go sign up, join the Discord. Everything is going to be there for communication, for round starting, for everything basically. And then challenge will be there for the brackets. And for the previous brackets and stuff like that, you can go check out the video I just did with Judge Manny's deck, the red aggro one, and you can take a look at a example of a bracket there too, and kind of see what it looks like. But yeah, again, if you're not familiar with it, go check it out. It's very much fun. All you have to do is put in your Discord name, your untapped name, the deck list. Before we start, you can just say whatever you're gonna be playing or you think you'd be playing, and then message me later on. But again, I need that deck list before the tourney starts, so that way I know what you're playing and you're not putting anything that you shouldn't be. And if you have any feedback or suggestions, it's right there. Of course, for the $10 entry and the money for it, I'll put in the PayPal link or send it to you whenever you sign up the day of. Again, do not pay until the day of the tourney. This is because I don't know if it's going to be $5 or $10 until we actually fire. So if anything, that is it. Go check it out. The link is in the description. Please sign up. But if you haven't checked it out for the Clash of Fates, by the way, for the outline, go check it out. If anybody ever asks, like, if they've been away from the game and they're like, oh, there's a new set coming out, you can just send it to them, this to them. It really doesn't break down anything down like it did for Miraculous Revival, where like, okay, we want to slow down the game or whatever, right? But it just kind of goes through all of the Red Frieza Saga, all this other stuff, you know, basically all the colors and what they do and the themes behind it, and of course the feature rares and all that other stuff. Nothing too important, but you can find it under strategy and then announcement. As far as the upcoming events, definitely go check out the calendar. This isn't under event, and I think calendar, or just event, I think this is the first page that they actually see. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff that's coming in March. There's only a couple things in February. The limited seal tourney that is for the new promos, like the Colossal Warfare promos. Basically every color has support now, like the new baby, the Huragan, or whatever. That is in February, so that is in the first to the 28th. Basically it's running through the whole time. You have to go check out, if you click on this, I do believe it'll tell you over here to like the coming soon over here. So as soon as they get everything sorted out for the locations for your locals, it'll be down there. Now the actual new stuff is the Series 6 special pack set. So this is coming out in March 15th, and I'm guaranteeing you, even though this seems like a lot and it seems a lot like it seems soon, and it's starting to make sense to release the previews at the same time, because as we go into all the colors and the special rares and the SRs and the secret rare for set 6, it's going to be end of February by the time we get through all that, and I think Bandai kind of realizes that, and that's why they did it like back to back as far as Clash of Fates and as well as Series 6. So March is going to be there pretty quick. I'm telling you, it's going to be pretty quick. Like, these sets are coming out, and it seems like a lot, but it really isn't. It's really not that much. And I think I don't think they're forcing us to play a lot of cards or buy a lot of cards, but I will say with the silver bullets, like the feature rares, all the black cards, and a couple other very important cards like Burgos, we are being forced to do that. So that's the only feedback that I really have. I really hate that we're like the merchandising and products type of stuff, we're forced to buy those things in order to play the game efficiently and play in the meta. But at the same time, it does keep everything fresh, and we do have a lot of things to look forward to. So for the special pack, obviously we get 4 packs of the Series 6. Nothing really changed there, but the newest card here is the Super Saiyan God Goku, which is a green Son Goku Broly, and then this one says it's a 3 cost 5, 15k, 3 cost man. It's a permanent where it says if the opponent has 2 or more battle cards in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2, and then sparking 3 as long as you have 3 in your drop area. You play this card, you draw 1. So basically it is literally a draw 1 card for 1 as long as they have 2 battle cards, which most of the time it's gonna happen. Like turn 2, turn 3, they're gonna have a couple of cards on board. The only thing I really don't think that will happen is Shenron leaders. So if you're going against a Shenron leader, you're probably not going to see too many battle cards if they're going for a ramp or whatever. If you're going against like something aggro or something that builds the board or something that sets up like maidens or whatever it may be, then this card is going to be very useful. And I think as we go into set 6, we're going to see a lot of Son Goku Broly and Vegeta Broly, and we might even see some evolved targets for this, or evolved cards, and this being a target for that. So this is going to be very, very useful in the future. So if it says three or more, it has to have to evolve. It's going to be pretty good. And at the end of the day, it's a 1 cost 15k for a draw. That's pretty good. Like it's good. Like it's not busted or anything like that. It's pretty good. So I think this is a pretty good card. I love Super Saiyan God Goku, and look at that art. A green edition to green deck. Just to green deck, not to a green deck, not to your green deck, not to Android green deck, just to green deck. So more support for green, that's pretty cool. Now we have the Broly packs. This is just a reminder again, this starts on the 11th, this Friday, in which you buy like what, 2 starters, 2 or 6 boosters with a friend. Probably don't have to have a friend for it, but you can always still buy that, and then you get a Broly pack which has both leaders. And I'm telling you, both of these leaders are going to be really good. Gogeta doesn't really have as much support as he needs right now, but you can still play him. Like, he is still a blue leader that has 2 really good effects on his backside, in which you activate main, cost 2, and then choose a battle card, and then place it at the bottom of the owner's deck, and then you can use that same energy that's tapped and then draw 2 cards and drop it to the drop area. So it's pretty cool. I think that's going to be a very good ramp leader. As we get into the new Broly cards, I think volume 3, that ramps a lot. This is going to be really good, but I don't think we really need that. The only thing we really need is the front side, where we need the red and blue Goku, or Goku and Vegeta Broly. Yeah, those. And then the Broly, already really good leader in testing, really good. I have a deck, actually 2-3 versions of this man right now that's actually doing pretty well. And I think he's going to be a very much of a meta leader. Like he's going to be a meta leader. It's just going to take time for people to understand the right builds for him. But even then, he kind of builds himself if you just throw in an engine and you just start drawing. And the only thing that's really downside for what I'm seeing here is just like any other self-awakening leader, is that if you aren't careful, you can kind of die quickly. So be careful. And of course we have the new cards coming out on the 25th, so that's going to be a while from now. We don't really know what those are, and of course the volume 3 we already know, which are going to be in the celebrations in March. I'm like 80% sure that I didn't go through this and that these weren't out, but even if, I'm gonna go through them because I don't remember doing this, and I can't find it in my videos that I did. So these are all the new event packs 3s. Just a quick reminder, quick rundown of them. We do have the Exploder moment. Actually, you know what, I think I did do these. I don't know. Explorer Bona, the Dragon Ball, the Tensifire Power Trunks, Frieza's Call, Growing Evil Lifeform Cell, the Haru Haru Objection, Fu, and Dark Power. And I think I did go through these because I was saying that I really wanted the cell, and these are going to be updated on the 15th, so can't wait for that. Only other updates before the alternative art that I'll go through in a second is the pre-release packs. So this is pretty much standard. Like you just buy 2 of the special packs before, I think like 2 weeks, like a week or something. Yeah, March 8th to the 10th. I think that's a week before the set drops, and then you just get you can get the sleeves, the sleeves itself, and then the special packs. That's, you know, whatever, pretty standard. And of course the Series 6 in March, the actual tournaments and the tournament packs are going to be updated on the 25th, so I can't wait for that. We do have these new top 2 prizes. So they were saying the new pricing structure as far as well, now you see them, but as far as like the pricing for like the top 10 or the top 2 or 3 or whatever, instead of the boxes, I do believe. So the top 2 prizes will get the sleeves, and then 1 or 2 of these alternative art styles. So this is badass. The Cold Bloodlust, the new Cold Bloodlust here, the alternative leader, that looks good, and I think it's going to be in foil. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know why they wouldn't put it in foil like that. I think that would be perfect in foil. And obviously the Mafuba, I think the Mafuba looks great. I honestly think they both look great. And if you need a comparison, this is what Cold Bloodlust looks like on the default art, and then this is what Mafuba looks like on the default art. So pretty cool that they added all the purple. Looks perfect with Frieza as far as a complementing color, and then the green probably should have been green in the first place, because that's what Mafuba looks like, at least in the DBS canon. So this looks great. I think this is awesome. I'm glad that we're getting some alternative style reprints finally, and hopefully we'll get some more. You know, I think we need a set where it's devoted to collectors. I know this is a very much of a meta game. Like, people really want to play it, and they really want to you know, like you know, get good at it and get better at it. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a card game. It still has a very large IP, and just like Pokemon, just like Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. And this is really referring to Pokemon, in which we need some reprints and need more of these things. And if we had a complete set where it reprinted like Series 1 or Tournament Power or a theme booster or whatever, probably any of the sets 1 through 3 and get reprints and alternative art styles being the rare, that would be busted. That would be awesome, because I think that would sell a lot of money. And all they really need to do is package the same stuff into the boxes, and then just throw in rares that have the alternative reprints. So I think that's going to be a really good thing in the future if we ever do see it, and hopefully that's going to be a thing. But let me know what you think about these new cards. Let me know what you think about all the upcoming things. Like, dislike, comment. You know the drill. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Later.